Hey! Aren't you fucking excited? This is our fucking podcast. Holy shit, this is awkward.
It was awesome, wasn't it? It was fucking loud as shit.
Oh my god, we gotta solve this computer problem so we can actually hear the fucking intro, because it's so awkward. Sounds cool to you, fucking weird for us. But anyway, yeah, it is fucking 9/18/2012.
I thought you were gonna say it was 9 o'clock at night. I was like, what the fuck?
9 o'clock at night, fucking, meth head time. I don't fucking know.
Meth head? Who the fuck's a meth head?
I don't know. It's not actually, even worth going off on that tangent.
I can think of a few people we used to know that might be meth heads. But...
So, there's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff in the world out there today. Magoo. I don't know. Fuck. Some of that stuff, let's see. We got a bunch of shit to talk about. We just don't know what any of it is.
Yeah, that's wonderful, isn't it? We do very good preparation work.
Okay, yeah. Fucking, not long ago, I bought a car, and I bought it off of Craigslist, so the meeting at the, parking lot where I went to buy this car, it felt like a drug deal. It was two people that didn't really know what to make of each other. It was funny as shit, and, part of it, when I got halfway there, I started thinking to myself, what if he starts thinking I have fake money or something? Because I sold drum mics off of Craigslist before, and when I met the guy, I had to open the case and show him the stuff, and, it felt fucking weird. But, people are distrusting of each other because they're just reaching out into the general population of fucking weirdos and morons and stuff. So I got halfway to look at this car, and I got a big pocket full of cash, and I just thought to myself randomly, what if he thinks my money is fake? What if he thinks I'm just bringing him a bunch of fucking counterfeit $100 bills? And sure enough, when I got there, he had the marker with him. He was being all apologetic, man, I hope you don't mind. I was like, I don't care. It's Craigslist. I used that exact fucking sentence when I sold the drum mics. I was like, I don't care. It's Craigslist. I understand. I look kind of fucking sketchy. I'm a fucking weird, skinny guy. It looks like he just got done digging your fucking grandmother's grave. I can understand. So he marks the bills, everything checks out, and I bought the car. Anyway, when he was marking these bills, I was like, they better fucking be real, because I've been cashing my paychecks at Walmart, and, if they screwed me like this, I'm going to have to go there and punch somebody in the face, because they fucked up my car deal. He laughed and everything, but that actually happened to some lady recently. Walmart gave her a fake $100 bill. She went next door and tried to spend it. They're like, this shit's fake. So she tried to take it back to Walmart, and they're like, well, we can't do nothing because you left.
I think me and almost every member of my family has gotten fake money from different stores before. My dad and my mom have actually got fake bills from the bank.
Don't you think it's, their responsibility to make...
Yes, it's a fucking bank. They should be checking what all the fucking money is, if it's a counterfeit or not. How the fuck do you give someone fake money from a bank?
I went to a gas station this morning. I handed the bitch a $10 bill, and she fucking marked it. Who's gonna make tens?
You know what's funny though? My dad gave me the 20 for doing some shit around his house, and then we went and tried to spend it at one store, and they told us it was fake, and they gave it back to us. But you're supposed to take those away from people. Well, so we just went to another gas station and found one where they didn't check and just gave it to him.
I'm not falling for that. You take this to the next sucker here.
Yeah, that's basically. They just gave it back, and then I was like, okay. So we went to the gas station. He took it.
That's like the DA is busting some drug dealers. Oh, this crack's fake. They're not selling real crack to people. Here, take your shit and get out. That's real crime fighting for your ass.
They really did. They just gave it back. Like, oh, maybe you can take it back or something. I don't fucking know. Maybe they're just stupid.
If I was this lady, I would be really fucking angry. I don't know how productive that would be to get really... I could see that being one of those situations where I would just flare up and flip out on everybody and just totally just have an unproductive freak out, ruin everything for everyone. Ruin Walmart for all the 7-year-olds. Fucking cunt!
I'd try to get on all the newscasts and shit and, get people mad at Walmart. Just to be like, yeah, bitch.
People already want to get mad at Walmart no matter what. Like, I've never had anything against Walmart. It's funny to me when these people talk like, oh, it's the big evil devil, and they still fucking go there to buy DVDs and fucking jeans for work and shit like that. It's like,
I try not to go there. I really do.
I don't care. I like going to Walmart. I fucking love walking around. They got a little bit of everything. They got home stuff and fucking clothes and everything. It's just all these people seem to hate Walmart so much. Why is Walmart so successful?
I don't know. I just don't necessarily like Walmart. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason.
Where do you go instead of Walmart? Because if you go to Target, you're paying like at least 20% markup.
We don't usually go to Target. We'll just go to like different stores. Like, we don't really need anything from Walmart, really.
You don't think you need anything from Walmart until you go fucking walk around a Walmart. That's how they get you.
We go to the grocery store for food and shit. We go to different like thrift stores for clothing. We could go to hardware stores like Home Depot or some shit for all the other different shit. Like, there's a bunch of different places.
You can get that stuff all in one place, and it's cheap as fuck. I go there to get the oil and the oil filter to change my car on a regular basis. I fucking pick up food when I'm in there sometimes. I cash my checks there all the time. Like, if there's a movie I want, I buy it there because it's like probably fucking at least $5 cheaper than it is at the grocery store next door for this shit. They just sell everything so fucking cheap. I can get a headlight there for $7 if one of my headlight bulbs pops.
I don't know. We just don't go there that much. I'm not saying we don't go there at all. We just don't go there that much.
Jeez,
I don't usually need that much shit.
Dare I say I like Walmart a lot? I'm like, all the hipsters are gonna hate me after that.
Maybe the hipsters will start to love Walmart since like the normal thing's gonna be to hate it.
Oh, double hipster.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's inevitable, isn't it?
It's like them double Muslims. You gotta watch out for the double Muslims. Who the fuck said that? Richard Pryor.
Double Muslims.
Double Muslims? I don't know what the fuck is a double Muslim.
So is that like a transgendered person that switched back to their original gender? Is that what that's like?
Double Muslim? I think you're thinking of transgendered.
Yeah. So then they'd be the same gender they were originally. Although they'd have a mutilated whatever they had originally.
Yeah, and they would be, in a pair of fucking jockey shorts with the ass cut out in circular patterns walking around Walmart. And they'd end up on a fucking picture like people of Walmart.
Aren't our discussions wonderful? Aren't they fucking just like PG-13? They're fine. Fine for children. Let them listen.
Fine for children and convicts alike. Convicts that squeeze through tunnels.
The sad part is that it's very true.
4-foot tunnels in Mexico. I haven't even read this.
How many
of them got out? How many Mexicans can get out of jail through a 4-foot tunnel? What's the answer? 132? Was that it? 132. You can fit that many of them in the dashboard of a Durango.
That's not even the fucking record for the highest number of people breaking out of prison at once in Mexico. That's not even the record-breaking one.
Well, where did this tunnel dump out? Did no one know about this tunnel at all?
They said that the tunnel went to the guard tower, I think.
It's like a hose spraying Mexican inmates into a field somewhere. You'd think they can't catch that. Fucking garden. It's the Mexican inmate outlet. We're all going to go to Arizona where they're going to ask us for our papers.
It's only I think they said it's only a few miles from the border to Texas.
That's great.
That prison.
Yeah, they're catching all kinds of people down there. They're catching like 16-year-old kids that they're using for assassins. Like, I'm 16 and I've killed like 148 people or whatever. And they use them because no one suspects them.
At least they've got a good repertoire.
Jesus Christ.
Here's my application. If you don't give me this job, I'm going to fucking shoot you in the face.
Basically, well, they don't need to be applying for any jobs. As long as they don't get caught, they make all kinds of fucking money off of that shit. Those people throw money around like it's water. You dangle a couple grand in front of a 16-year-old, they're going to freak out. I think the most money I ever had at once was probably $2,500. I used to sit there and like be like, ooh, and fucking have like this giant stack of $100 bills and spread them all out. So it was like this big welcome mat of $100 bills. Like, goddamn, What makes people do that kind of shit? I don't know, but I imagine for a 16-year-old, he would kill somebody for that, probably.
Yeah, I would say it depends on the person.
I don't know.
Well, everything depends on the person, but yeah.
Stupid little fucking teenage yo-boys.
Yeah, they would do it.
Not really.
They'd probably fail at doing it, but they'd do it.
It's not a person, it's a robot. It's a little fucking robot sheep.
I can't imagine one of those stupid fucking type of people killing somebody. Like, they could try, but I'm sure they would probably end up killing themselves for just, like, running away crying or pissing themselves or something stupid, you know? Because they're not tough. They're actually, like, little cowards and like, fucking... It's a sheep in lion's clothing, I guess. It's fucking annoying. They're like, insecure.
Well, when I was 16 in my neighborhood, there was, like, probably a good 10 of the kids you could draw from in my neighborhood that you could easily fucking suck into that kind of stuff. It's cool, man. Guns and shit blow people away, dude. That's not even how they talk. We're the mafia, man. We're Mexican mafia. We're gonna blow some people away. See that guy over there? Gonna fucking blow his head off with this fucking AK-47, bro.
I'm trying to think of a character that sounds like, but I can't think of one.
It's like some fucking feeble attempt at being an undercover cop. Like, yeah, man, I want to join your Mexican mafia. I want to blow some fucking gringos off the map, dude. Have a handlebar mustache.
Oh, what the fuck was it? What the fuck is his name? God damn it, I can't remember shit.
Fucking dysnomia. It's a sign of brain damage, you know. I got
a lot of that.
Where's Destiny? Is Destiny here?
I think Destiny's here.
Her thing is bubbling. Oh, okay. Why is it bubbling?
Bubbling.
The little bubbles that, like, make it look like the phone must be ringing or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, I remember who I was thinking of.
Fucking Mexicans.
No, I was thinking of Nicolas Cage. Fuck Mexico! That shit's funny. I remember he was doing a character with something like that voice that you were doing, and he had a fucking handlebar mustache, and he had, like, the most fucking over-exaggerated emotions, and it was just fucking hilarious.
That's him in every movie, not the handlebar mustache, really, but...
No, I mean, but just, like, the accent, and, like, it sounded pretty much exactly the way you were talking, and you said handlebar mustache, and that just reminded me of that character he did. It was funny as shit.
Oh, if I can get the sound working again, that's a good, like, 20-second sample break. It'll be, like, a collection of Nicolas Cage freakouts. They'll just, like, start in the middle of our fucking conversation for no reason. Ah! He's got a big
Mexico!
Fucking bulging eyes. Nicolas Cage is fucking crazy. I don't know what acting class he went to or what school. Just go crazy. Just fucking make everybody think you're gonna fucking eat their face.
Have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk and beaten until you pissed blood?
See, we could have had that actual sample if we had real equipment.
Oh, we're professional.
Oh, my computer's professional. Computers make everything possible, not. They make you think everything's possible, but then they're like, blue screen. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Think you're living in the 21st century? Check this shit out. Blue! Blue all over you! No? Fuck. Computers are driving me crazy.
Your computer's gonna be the start of the Terminator trilogy.
Oh god, that would be one. There would be a fucking, like, half-ass robot made of fucking Twinkies. Fucking toppling over in the doorway.
Just like your computer evolves into Cyberdyne. Just like fucking destroys all humanity. Yeah, Keith's computer did it. It also ate our fucking podcasts. A bunch of them.
I think the iPhone's gonna be a Cyberdyne. Iberdyne.
I think Google's gonna be Cyberdyne, because, I mean, it's fucking Google, look at it. It's a big, scary corporation.
They're gonna team up, but don't worry, because fucking, what's his
Google?
name? Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne's gonna put on his fucking sunglasses, man.
Google knows more about you than the fucking government does. Isn't that amazing?
Do you wish to see the Matrix? No, fuck, dude. Like, I thought to myself, when did Lawrence Fishburne start talking like that? And, like, I went and watched some of his earlier movies. Like, even in Boys in the Hood, when he was that guy's father, he was still kind of like, you know, not really like, he couldn't hear it all the way. It was way overpronounced in The Matrix. But he's slowly morphing into a British guy. Why are we allowing this?
Capture him.
Put a stop to that. That's like everybody fucking like called Madonna on it when she did it. Remember when Madonna started talking with a British accent?
I don't even pay attention to those people, to be honest. I don't give a shit
That was probably, you were probably like 9 years old when that happened.
Yeah, and I didn't give a shit then either.
What the fuck that was like 8 years ago. Jesus Christ. When my ex-girlfriend, who is going fucking crazy through social media on me right now, when me and her hooked up, you were fucking 8, 9 years old.
Well, that's nice to think about.
Yeah.
And now we're on a podcast together. Isn't time crazy?
Hey, 8-year-old. We're going to have a podcast.
That's odd to think about if we met each other at that time. Just like, a fucking kid won't shut up.
When I was fucking like, I think 28-ish, I had a 33-year-old friend, and he started like trying to mess around with a 19-year-old. And I was like, dude, when you were like, what, I forget how old, when you were like 13 or something, did you go around and be like, I'm gonna fuck that baby. I'm gonna fuck that baby too. Ooh, that looks like a good baby to fuck. Gotta wait a few years. Oh, I just blasted him about that. But that girl's cousin came after him. He's like, I can't mess with her because her cousin's in. Why do you think that is happening? If I had a 19-year-old fucking girl cousin and, like, I found out somebody my age was trying to mess with her, I'd probably shoot them.
I just generally don't care. I really don't. If they're over 18... they can make their own decisions.
That's what everybody says, but 18-year-olds are fucking retarded.
Well, then let them be retarded. If they're fucking educated enough, they should be smart enough not to do stupid shit with a fucking 30, 40, 50-year-old man. You know, that's kind of common knowledge. I'm not going to go and fuck a 50-year-old woman. You know, that doesn't...
There are special cases. There are 18-year-old girls that are probably smarter and more together than I am. I will say that with pride, too.
That's what I'm saying.
There probably are a couple of them.
There comes a point where you have to, like, it's not the other person's fault. If the one person wants to do it, how can you blame the other person? You know? They want it to do it. You know? They have to have the blame put on themselves.
Yeah, they say that. You're responsible for all your own actions.
Who else is responsible for actions you make?
Hey, you shouldn't have jumped in front of my knife, bitch.
No, I'm not talking about anything like that.
Get out of the way of my bat. Why do you still refuse to get out of the way of my bat? Look at it. It's repeatedly having bad results. You are a poor decision maker. Get out of the way. It's fucking aluminum. Holy shit. God damn, this isn't my fault. See ya.
That's fucking hilarious.
What do you think of girls who admit to watching porn? I'm going to get the common guy answer about this. What do you think of girls who are like, yeah, I like to watch porn. I rub one out.
My girlfriend admits to watching porn. I mean,
it seems to be like the cool thing of like modern times for girls to be like, I'm a horn dog, like just like you guys.
Women always watched porn. I mean, it's not different.
I'll concede they probably always watched.
They just didn't talk about it as freely. Now they do. That's all. It's different.
Yeah, all through the 80s up into the early 90s, all fucking females were, like, aloof about sex. They're like, we don't want to do that. You know, it's just a favor to you, and da-da-da-da.
And then they just, like, they go crazy behind closed doors.
Yeah, but now they're going crazy behind open doors. They're writing fucking articles about this shit. There's one girl.
Well,
she ended up on FARC. She's a college student. She could not let this shit go.
In order to learn certain things, you kind of have to admit to it, you know, for scientific research and all that shit.
Yeah, but it's this Asian girl. She's a cute Asian girl. I mean, Her features are a little boyish. I don't know. Not my type or anything, but like, whatever. But she used the word rub one out when talking about herself. I don't think we're quite to that fucking level in society yet when you can do that without it getting made a big deal of.
I kind of think jerk off could be used for both genders.
And she goes on to describe how she likes the big fancy porn that's in San Fernando.
What the
in
fuck
a mansion.
Is big fancy porn? Is that what she said?
That's my words. I don't fucking know.
Big fancy porn.
Hold on, let me see if I can find some exact wordings here.
Oh my god.
Porn generally has a bad reputation because it's believed to be a dirty habit that's reserved for only extreme perverts and boys experiencing puberty. It's not the guilty pleasure I readily admit to during icebreakers and discussion sections, since people tend to associate pornography with fetishes and sexual addiction.
I don't. What the fuck? Who does that?
Do
you do that?
Maybe for girls. I don't know. I don't make that correlation. But
Destiny, your gender is weird. Tell it to stop.
Destiny's an anomaly. That's why she's here.
Destiny knows that her gender's weird. Just like we know that our gender's weird. But we're not weird in that way.
If Destiny was some giggly 19-year-old bitch that like talked about rubbing one out, she probably wouldn't be here. She's a whole different person.
You just described Manda.
Oh Lord, with the sex toy channel and all that shit. I'm not judging these people. I'm not saying I think it's bad that you talk about rubbing one out. I'm not saying like, ugh, oh man, I'm gonna leave that girl alone or whatever. I'm just saying like, expect a response when you fucking say that kind of shit in a public article that many people can get to, and expect to be made out like, you're some kind of crazy slut. In today's society, at least. We're not quite there. We're almost there. It's not quite all the way where you can be like, I want to rub one out. I think it's funny, man. I'd like to meet her. But, yeah. Oh, if she was on an island, she would take a book and Bejeweled and porn. Those three. Bejeweled. Holy shit.
Is she gonna imagine the porn on Bejeweled? Or is she gonna do something else with Bejeweled? Use it for a certain other object?
I'm pretty sure they're separate things.
Maybe she'll find a banana on the island and just use that. Oh my god.
Did you see, what's her name? Jennifer Love Hewitt? She was on Conan talking about, when you talked about bananas, it made me think of vajazzling for some reason. Bananas to vajazzling. I don't know. It's my brain's version of a segue, which doesn't even have to fucking make sense in a video format.
No, I mean, what the fuck is what is it? Vajazzling?
Vajazzling with a V.
What the fuck is that?
It's when you know how you bedazzle things? You bedazzle your pubic patch, where the landing strip should be? You put little sparkly stars and shit. Like, when she first started talking about it, I was like, what, is there fucking landing lights along the lips or something? Or fucking, how is that comfortable? Do you not cross your legs ever? Because I don't know. No, but it's right above. Fucking strange.
My pubic hair looks like Edward Cullen's face in the sunlight.
She was like, it's just a sparkly secret, and no one knows but you, and you feel sexy. And what if I will admit, I have pulled pants down before on girls and ran into way more metal than I was ready for. Like, holy shit, is this a zipper?
What, they had piercings and shit?
Yeah, I don't necessarily like these kind of surprises that have to do with presentation and stuff like that.
If you pierce your clit, doesn't that take the sensitivity away from it or some shit?
It didn't seem to make a difference either way, because I was like, this thing, it's like, because when you touch it, if it twists, it's connected to some very sensitive tissue. I kept feeling like I was getting ready to rip her shit apart. So I was like, this thing makes me fucking uncomfortable. So she took it out, and her enjoyment level didn't seem to go up or down either. It seemed completely inconsequential. So I can't say for I heard of Prince Albert, you can get the girl off better. I don't know if it fucking does anything for you.
Speaking of piercings and tattoos and shit, I think I might be getting my first tattoo.
What is your first tattoo going to be of?
It's some Cherokee lettering, and then it's got the 7-pointed star, which is kind of like the logo for the most of the Cherokee tribes, like the organized Cherokee tribes. I think there's 3 or 4 of them.
Where are you getting this, though?
I was thinking of getting it on my wrist, but I was thinking that's going to hurt like a bitch, isn't it?
I wouldn't do anything that visible if I were you.
Why is that?
Wouldn't. Because job interviews and shit like that. Like
I'm going to get it small. I'm not going to get it that very big.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like the prison tattoo that's between your thumb and forefinger, which I also fucking have. Like that's tiny, and that's all it takes for someone to look down at your hand and be like, oh. Lower class person. Oh. Probably hung out on street corners and stuff. Probably smokes that marijuana stuff.
I was thinking of either on my wrist or maybe on my upper arm.
On your upper arm is probably a good idea. The first tattoo I ever got in a tattoo shop was on one of my shoulder blades. I started off very conservative. I went from the shoulder blade to the upper arm. Get it like mid-arm. Just get it like where it's just at the level where it'll just be covered by the sleeve. That way, if you want to wear a short sleeve shirt sometimes with like a slightly shorter sleeve, it'll peek out. Like that'll satisfy you, I'm sure, if you're trying to have it be visible. But I don't recommend getting shit on your fucking hands and your neck and stuff like that.
I was talking about like on the underside of your wrist where your veins are.
Yeah.
That would hurt like a bitch, wouldn't it?
Don't get it. Well, probably. I mean, if you can take your hand and turn it over and brush across that skin and it tickles, yeah, it's gonna be hell. People get tattoos on their stomachs and like below their belly button on their pelvic area.
That's what I was thinking too. That'd hurt like a bitch. So I might just get it on my upper arm.
On your
I'll send you a picture of it after this, or right now if you want. I don't care.
I mean, it burns more than anything else. It just burns and burns, and it doesn't stop. Even after they're done doing it, it just keeps burning. But like while they're doing it, it just adds to it. And eventually it just like, it burns so bad it just dulls out into this kind of weird numb, I'm in shock sensation. And then, yeah, it grows more acceptable after that point. But you're going to get something on your wrist, I would make it small, and I'd put it on my fucking left wrist so you can hide that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do on my left wrist.
I was thinking
I was going to say, if it hurts that much, I don't think I'd want to get it there.
I was thinking about getting something on my collarbones. You can just fucking, if you want to show somebody, just pull the top of your shirt down or whatever. But
there's, I put the picture in the chat if you want to look at it.
Oh, save as... You're making me save files on this.
Well, I've got the other recording, so it'll be fine.
Windows Photo Viewer cannot display this image because the file is empty.
It hasn't loaded it. There you go.
It looks like origami.
That's the Cherokee, basically the Cherokee logo, and it says Cherokee Pride.
Looks like a paper throwing star, kind of. I don't know. Looks like something I made in junior high.
Yeah, that is basically what it looks like.
Well, where did they get it tattooed on them? Like,
yeah.
Where?
Wherever. It doesn't really matter. That the Cherokee culture is basically, you get tattoos and shit wherever you want. They basically started doing the fucking what's it called? Ear stretching. They did that. They did septum piercing.
I'm sure a lot of people did that stuff that like never had any contact with each other. People come up with them ideas. Like,
yeah.
Fuck up my face.
Well, I mean, people always associate ear stretching with Africans, but like Cherokees did it. A bunch of different American Indian tribes did it.
When I think of Africans, I think of the fucking look at a long ass neck with hoops on it. And fucking, look at my fucking lower lip. It's like it's like a fucking punch bowl. What's the point of that? Oh, it catches bugs for extra malaria. Hakuna Matata, bitch. It's like fucking... What would you do on a windy day?
I have no idea. their head would just, like, fall to the back, and they'd just, like, do a backflip.
Yeah, fuck your culture. You know that? I don't know. I don't care if it means... It looks funny to me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry for having fucking opinions, but you look like a weird frisbee-lipped fucking hoop-necked weirdo. Fucking weirdo.
We're making fun of Africans. We're probably not nice people.
Hey, as long as we don't make fun of African Americans, right?
You mean black people?
Black.
There's no such thing as African American unless you're from Africa and you migrate to America. Then you're African American. But if you're born here, you're Black American.
Oh, I jammed with 2 Africans once. They were wearing dashikis and everything. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I don't care. They were fucking wearing those big fucking shower curtain and the fucking, like, round hat things. You know what I'm talking about? And it was all multicolored, and like they were just stereotypical, like, ha 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 ha. Like fucking Africans.
I know people like that.
One was a guitar player, one was a bass player. And they were fucking amazing. They were like some of the funnest people I ever just picked up and jammed with. I played drums with them for like 20 minutes.
My dad's neighbor that lives over in Rosedale, he sends shit back over to Kenya, and he goes on vacations there and shit. He has like 3 or 4 hotels in Kenya.
Man.
When he talks to you...
Going back to the Nicolas Cage thing, do you remember Lord of War?
No.
You never seen that movie with Nicolas Cage? He's in like Kenya and fucking, what's it called? God, this weird nonsensical names in these African places. I'm just a stupid American who's ignorant of geography. It's very stereotypical. But, yeah, it's like Kenya and fucking places like that. Like, I'm sure that they're fucking dramatizing it for the sake of the movie, but yeah, they're just chopping kids' arms off and just shooting people because they live in a shed, and apparently people don't like that when you live in a shed with your 2 small children. So you gotta shoot them from a moving car with like gold machine guns and fucking shit like that. It's crazy.
America! Fuck yeah!
Yeah, some people had their way. America would be the same fucking way. What do you think would happen if like one of these rapper people just took over the country? What do you think this country would turn into?
Somalia.
It'd be like Pol Pot all over you. Don't talk shit about my crew. That's the same thing as fucking capturing political fucking prisoners and stuff like that. Oh, you talk bad about my regime, I'm gonna come hang you at 2 o'clock in the morning. Rap people would do the same thing. Like if T.I. took over the country. Like, fuck that, I don't have to be good and have a reality show anymore. Fuck that shit.
I wonder what a Michael Jackson USA would look like if he ran the country.
I don't even want to think about that.
Everything would be a musical, and everything would have a gay overtone to it.
Oh, it's okay to find kids attractive.
I sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Doesn't sound like Mickey Mouse. He sounds like Mickey Mouse, kind of. But no, I saw this big thing about the Illuminati where, like, he didn't go along with our evil Satan ploy, so we're going to make him look like a pedophile. No, first we're going to spend a couple years, like, making him look crazy, like, with the hyperbaric chamber and the monkey. And they're like, oh, shit, that didn't work. People still like him. Fuck it, slap him with the pedophile. And fucking, oh, he tried to diddle my freaking wee-wee. And, like, all of a sudden, he's fucking just, everybody hates him. And then he's dead and everybody loves him. Go figure.
That's what pissed me off. Oh, he's dead now. Now he's like the best person in the world, even though like maybe 2 days ago we made a fucking Michael Jackson joke where he raped a child. Yeah, he's my favorite musician now.
Did you see the Michael Jackson Halloween mask?
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so ridiculous.
There were all these newscasters on there that used to make fun of him when he was still alive, and they were doing news stories on him, and then they're just all like, this is such a major loss to the country. Like, this is such a tragedy. Him to be cut down in his prime. Like, bitch, you were making fun of him 6 months ago. Shut your mouth. Yeah,
if he really didn't child molest anybody, like, if I was him, I would have just snapped on everybody. Like, fuck you, bunch of motherfuckers, just making shit up, and fuck you! I'm gonna fucking hit you with a bat if you ever come near my fucking mansion. I'm gonna throw a fucking antique chair at your fucking head. I would be fucking livid.
The voice just makes it so I can't take it seriously at all.
How seriously would you take it if Michael Jackson was coming at you to attack you? Like, I'm gonna hurt you real bad. I'm gonna fuck you up. Here I come, and he's running.
Have you ever seen?
He can't feel anything. He's like a fucking zombie.
Have you ever seen that show Metalocalypse?
Yeah, I've seen that, but no, he fucking gets shot up with all these fucking hospital grade anesthetics all the time. Like, you can't fight somebody like that.
Yeah.
Like, that high-pitched voice would be the harbinger of fucking doom for anyone. I'm gonna fucking fuck you up, you call me a child molester. You better fucking run when you hear that shit.
What's the clown from Metalocalypse's name?
Oh, Roxo, the rock and roll clown.
That's his voice exactly. Like, Michael Jackson's voice is his voice.
They're in the same family of frequencies.
The way you were just speaking, that wasn't a Michael Jackson voice. That was a Roxo voice.
Roxo, I do cocaine.
It sounds exactly the same.
This is more raspy. Like, I'm sure somebody could put me to shame. We need that's what we need. We need to find somebody who does like a zillion impressions and have them as a guest. Do you know how many fucking hours of entertainment we could get out of interviewing imaginary celebrities?
Who's that guy from Police Academy that did all the voices?
Oh my God, he's gonna be at the firehouse. Michael Winslow? Yeah. The guy who did fucking, Jimi Hendrix and the fucking, various machines and stuff like that. He's gonna be at the firehouse down here, dude. It's $31 to get in at the door. He's gonna have some other bullshit that I don't even give a shit about with him, but, he's gonna be, here. And I was seriously considering going to see it.
You should go and pick me up, and then we can go and ask him to be on the fucking radio show and see what he says. He might say yes.
Hold on, it's in my invites.
Do you know how amazing that would be if he just came on and started doing voices and shit? Do you know how much attention we would get? We're just trying to get attention. We want people to notice us.
Well, I doubt he would come on our little podcast.
Well,
Thank you, Destiny.
Maybe he'd just be like, I feel like doing this today. Maybe we'll catch him on a good day.
I can't find my invites, but I swear to God, this is a real fucking thing. It's going down. I think it's, I want to say October 13th, but I think that's the date to something else. Fuck. I can't find it, but he's coming. Fucking Michael Winslow. I tried to get my brother to go. He's like, I don't want to go. He never wants to do anything. God damn it.
Was he the one that played in the Cheech and Chong movies, too?
Michael Winslow? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was. He was sitting in the fucking receptionist booth.
Yeah, where he's got the Pepsi bottle and it's a baby.
Yeah. He just throw it.
Get out of here. Everybody in the Cheech and Chong movies was a weirdo. All of the fucking, little fringe cameos that happened, they would always play some fucking random weirdo that's just talking to them for no reason. It was glorious.
I liked all of Pee Wee Herman's characters.
Think you're a tough guy beating people up?
When he went insane, he was in the nut house. He was, I'm sorry I took the money. I'm sorry. And then when he was leaving, I'm not sorry I took the money.
Me and one of my ex-girlfriends used to say that back and forth to each other all the time. I'm terribly sorry. Very sorry. Very sorry.
I'm sorry I took the money.
You think you're a tough man beating people up? I'm gonna call the cops.
Let me kill him. Let me fucking kill this little puke man. Let me kill him.
Hurry up, I think they're Iranians.
And then the fucking SWAT team shows up.
Woo. I think they cut that out when they fucking show it on TV. Every time they show, Cheech and Chong on, Comedy Central, they just take out all the good shit. Oh no, you can't see the fucking joint or whatever. Or you can't have the racist joke or not. It's full of cop-outs.
I was watching Cheech and Chong Still Smoking the other day, and they just bleeped out all the cuss words and shit. And I was just like, this isn't funny anymore because it's gone. It's all gone. They cut it all out.
Well, they had that thing where they're like, we feel like a one-note pony, and we're not going to do drug humor anymore, man. So they fucking did that Corsican Brothers shit. That was a piece of crap.
Yeah,
Corsican Brothers was so fucking god-awful.
Watch that. It was fucking, oh my.
I tried to sit through it several times just out of sheer loyalty. I'm like, this is fucking Cheech and Chong. They've given us such wonderful gifts. Like, I'm gonna sit through this. Oh, fuck.
All I remember was, like, he was picking his fucking toenail with a knife, and that's all I remember from that movie. That's the only thing I got out of it.
They're just dressed as dandies. Like, they played up the, like, oh, we ogle the ladies. They played up that angle. And, like, they tried to let that carry the whole thing. Like, their original movies was, like, a combination of that kind of stuff and that they do drugs. And it was lopsided without one thing. Like, oh, we're going to replace the drugs with fucking the past. Like, oh, it's a timepiece. It's like, Shrimp on the Barbie was okay though, but that was just
you know what Corsican Brothers kind of reminded me of?
No,
like the original Leisure Suit Larry games. You know the really early Leisure Suit Larry games, the ones where he was just like a stick figure and shit.
You know, my fucking step-parents were born-again Christians, so I was tightly fucking concealed from that kind of shit. I've seen the box. I've never seen it in a machine turned on, though.
Well, what you were just describing to me actually reminds me of the original Leisure Suit Larry, where everyone's just like... they're like lounge lizards, like the 70s or 80s, and they're just like... They all wear fucking, like, grimy-looking suits, and they all act shitty, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Leisure Suit Larry, the original.
And it's got like a couple of tits, and everybody's like,
oh! They're all sleazy.
Couple of tits, Look at him jiggle. Fucking, did you see this YouTube video where the guy was like, he's showing you the dirtiest video games of all times, and one of them, I swear to God, this thing had to be from a long-ass time ago, because it was all boxy and shit, and it was from an arcade machine, but it was like, they only have it in Japan or some shit like that. But like, horrible graphics. You tell it's like a late 70s type Atari looking shit. And you're a naked guy. It's set up like Pac-Man, okay? You're a naked dude. And when you run, your penis flops around and you're chasing these, women around the maze and they're screaming help. Right?
The earliest video game about fucking is a rape scenario.
Yeah, basically. They called it like Loverboy or something like that. They didn't outright say it was rape, but it's like, oh my God, this is fucking rape. This is a rape video game. They're screaming help, and there's like, instead of ghosts, there's police. And if they catch you chasing after the women, you fucking go to jail. But if you catch them, like, it cuts to the scene of like these like weird fucking garbled looking people just banging. Like, you see the dick going in and everything. It's just, like, graphic. Anyway, fucking, then they love you after that. And that's why they call it Loverboy. Like, there's meters.
The rapee falls in love with her rapist because he traumatized her mentally.
Yeah,
that's what happens in that game.
It's a wonderful video game about post-traumatic stress and Stockholm Syndrome. Just wonderful feel-good things that you want to think about when you play a fucking video game. But no, if you fuck them hard enough, they love you. And that's why they call it Loverboy.
Japan's a wonderful place.
They're gonna rape a bitch. Rape her good. They love that shit.
Oh my God.
God. If they say no, you just do it harder. Fuck, what other stories do we got on this thing? We got 6 stories. That's supposed to last an hour.
So much laughter.
Oh, yeah. People that act like they don't see you so they can not get out of the fucking way. Bitch, I know you see me trying to get by. Get the fuck out of here.
I still don't understand what you're talking about.
That never happened, Steve. That happened to me at work earlier.
Yeah, what happened to you earlier?
I work in a kitchen, so, like, people have to duck around each other. It's a limited space where a lot of jobs have to be done in that same space. So there's people crisscrossing paths and everything like that. And there's some people that just don't seem to be very good at it. And I'm fucking constantly making these... I'm rolling my eyes at these people and stepping around them and stuff. And there's at least a couple, I swear to God, they fucking know that they should get the fuck out of my way. I'm carrying something heavy, or I'm fucking just they're doing something, I'm just trying to get out of the way. They insist on fucking standing in the same fucking spot. Like, I'm not going to move unless he fucking says something. And I got headphones in usually, because, like, fucking people scream douchey shit at work all the time, and I get a headache listening to it. So I blast my eardrums out with music, and I don't want to talk while I got headphones in, because I'm going to sound like a deaf person because I can't hear my own voice. And, like, I've got to think about that. But, like, I shouldn't have to tell you to get out of the way. You see me coming. You duck a little bit that way, I'll duck a little bit this way. Why you gotta be a fucking bitch?
That's extreme laziness.
Basically, no, it's extreme laziness, like
and pretentiousness.
Yeah, this like petty little fucking territorial shit. You don't own this fucking place, and it happens at the mall too. Like
I don't have to move for you. I can stand wherever I want to.
Like you're already on a determinate path, and someone emerges from a store and starts themselves off on a path that's like gonna obviously fucking intersect with yours, and they're not changing their path even though they started their fucking walk after they already saw you fucking already proceeding down the fucking hallway. I'm just gonna walk directly into this person. My brother just fucking bumps into them.
I've done that to people. People have done that to me like over.
I've done it a couple times too, but like I tend not to just purposefully bump into people. I'll still dodge them because I don't want to touch them. So I'll dodge them and I'll be like, fuck, man, what the fuck? You know, I'll have that kind of fucking attitude about it. Like, I don't try to hide it or anything, but, like, it's funny. My brother, like, practically, he's knocking old ladies over and shit.
Over at East Point Mall, people would always just, like, walk directly in my path. Like, they would just walk straight into me. So I stopped moving. Like, I guess one time he had to be, like, 13, 14, but he was, like, tall. And he was like, he just looked like, man, I don't give a shit. And he just walked straight towards me. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I walked into him and I just like fucking shoved my shoulder into his goddamn arm and he fell over. And I just like walked over him and kept walking. That was fucking hilarious.
Just act like you got Down syndrome or something and they'll feel like you're a mentally handicapped person. Fucking start grabbing your ear.
He didn't say anything. He was probably just, like, ashamed. Like, oh.
I noticed that. They usually don't say anything when you just bump into them. The few I've been like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this fucking shit today. I just fucking just, like, full speed walk-in hit. Like, they don't usually say anything. They just look at you. I think they knew they were doing something wrong to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not like I think I own the mall or something, but come on, man. Like, people gotta coexist here. Just fucking...
Get the fuck out of the way!
You don't even have to get completely out of the way. Just, like, adjust a little bit, you know? Like, get halfway out of the way, and I'll get the other halfway. You know, we reached a compromise. It's not just me fucking bending around you. What are you, fucking king of the fucking mall? You bring 10 of your friends and fucking fan out and walk as slow as you possibly can? You don't feel me breathing down the back of your fucking neck? Because I just want to go to Macy's? I'm just trying to get to Macy's because my car's parked out the fucking other side door of it. It's right there. I can see the fucking logo. But I gotta stroll. I feel stupid walking as slow as these people walk. Have you ever been forced to walk slower than you usually walk? Does that not feel retarded?
Yeah, when I was still going to high school classes, I would have to walk from one end of the building to the other, and these people would just, like, be walking as slow as they fucking can with, like, 6 of their fucking friends, all, like, lined up in a straight line walking forward, so nobody could get around them whatsoever, and they would walk slow as shit. I actually got late to my classes 3 or 4 times from that shit, and they tried to give me detention. I'm not going to that. I wasn't late for any specific reason.
Fuck that.
They were standing there.
Nowadays, you can film that shit with your phone. Just be like, just have your phone out. Don't even try to hide the fact that you're filming the back of these people, and just talk to yourself, or just narrate the film that you're filming. See, Mrs. Crampton, the fucking reason I am so late for your fucking class is because these assholes think they are the only people in the fucking universe. I am sorry, it is beyond my control. Destiny agrees with you. Yeah, the funny thing is they just established a link between the speed that you walk and how fast your mental health will deteriorate with age. They say people who walk slow are like 8 times more likely to get Alzheimer's and dementia and stuff like that. It's a fucking foreboding sign. You're already stupid. You're just gonna your brain is just gonna turn off the rest of the way on you while you're still alive. Fuck. If only we could flash forward 40 years and just watch these people fucking try to eat fucking cat food for their cereal.
You hear that, gangsters? You're gonna die, and you're gonna get fucking dementia. How do you feel? How do you feel now? Get the fuck out of the way. Get out of the hallway. I'm trying to walk. Get the fuck away from me. They're gonna develop dementia and die. That's fucking great. Yeah, I'm gonna tell that to somebody.
I can't wait till there's people like hip-hop people with Alzheimer's. That's going to be fucking hilarious.
I want to see Snoop Dogg with Alzheimer's. That'd be fucking great.
Snoop Dogg, he goes around saying, man, it's cool to get old. And he's got his old Uncle Ray with him all the time. Like, he goes, I want to be old one day. So he is going to be old one day. It would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm saying I want to see Snoop Dogg just, like, fucking out of his mind. And he's just like, yeah, yo.
No, because the way life works, the pothead fucking keeps the most clear minds. That's how it's going to work out.
Kind of like the same thing where the people that think they're going to die usually live to be like 100 years old.
Dr. Dre's just going to be sitting on the corner of a porch, and every once in a while, he'll just be like, hell yeah. What's he saying? Oh, just don't worry. He's just remembering his glory days. Hell yeah. He'll barely be able to get it out.
Oh my god.
That would be fucking amazing. Like I said, I want to flash forward 40 fucking years. Oh. Well, I'll just preserve myself. Keep myself alive long enough.
Yeah, I'm going to shove myself into a fucking freezer. Yeah, I'm still going to be alive later. Yep. It's not going to kill me. No. No, I can survive sub-zero temperatures. I'm fine. I'm Superman. Okay? I'll be okay. Just thaw my ass out later.
Just fucking cut off my head and freeze it. With their shit on robot body.
I don't know what is the rationale of someone doing that? Like, do they think that someone's going to be able to reanimate dead tissue? Because I don't think we're ever going to be able to do that.
Well, I think there's that thing called, like, I think it's the Heisenberg principle, where, like, technology doubles every 20 years or some shit exponentially. So, like, eventually we're going to get to this point called the singularity, where we're basically gods and we can do whatever the fuck we want. So, like, why would they even need your frozen head at that point? Like, who cares? Just fucking, like, just, you know, get a time machine and fucking reanimate them from fucking memory or some shit like that. I mean, we're supposed to be able to do anything. What the fuck do you need a frozen head for?
I don't know, man.
It's the singularity. It's the fucking frozen appendages are not required.
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of keeping yourself alive, that Ray Kurzweil guy is trying to do that. The guy who invented the fucking synthesizers, he's been taking all these fucking vitamins and shit. Like, I gotta live till the singularity.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That Ray Kurzweil, he's this guy. He's the one who believes in, he put this whole singularity thing together based on this principle about our technology. And he wants to see it so bad, he is determined not to die. He takes, like, fucking 300 pills a day, and the shit actually has reversed his aging a little bit. If that's the cost of that, man. I don't think I could swallow that many things. I don't think I could do that in a week.
I wonder if Dave can swallow that many things.
Oh, that was low.
Ooh, burn.
Damn.
Burn! I burned you!
Jesus Christ. I am not responsible for shit Aaron says.
Dave knows he's fine.
Backing away from you. He's right there. There you go.
I love you, Dave. Kind of. Little bit.
Oh, boy.
In a platonic way.
I don't hate you, Dave. I'll say that. There.
Well, that's wonderful.
Statement. I don't. Some of these people down here, man, though. I swear. Different than the people up there. I can tell you as one who's experienced both areas. I don't know if that's a general principle. Like, farther you get away from a city, fucking more flamboyant people seem to get, but...
I'm on the north side. I'm on the south side.
I'm in a fucking county, so it don't even matter.
Am I on the north side or you on the north side?
I think you're like on the northwestern or the southwestern side of Baltimore, right?
I don't know. I'm in
like that.
Right across from East Point Mall, wherever the fuck that is.
Trolls and 4chan, for directions to Aaron's house, follow this convenient URL.
There's a bunch of houses near East Point. I'm not really worried about it. Nobody listens to us.
Somebody's got to. Hey, okay, I'm going to give a little fucking... Our podcast is usually posted on a place called Internet Archive, so anytime there's a link to one of our shows, you pretty much have to go to this page on Internet Archive. And I don't know if you have to have an account to leave a comment, but if you're listening to our show, leave a comment. I don't give a shit what the comment is. It could be Chicken McNuggets. I don't fucking give a shit. Just like, call out your existence to us.
Keith.
What?
Wouldn't it be a good idea to start putting the link to the Facebook page on the descriptions on the Internet Archive?
That's not a bad idea, actually.
For the file, because then they can go somewhere to leave comments and shit. And it's actually very organized, so they can find every show. So tell them to leave comments on the Facebook page. We'll put the link to the Facebook page in the description.
We'll put comments on the damn Facebook page or somewhere. Be like, hey, good job. Or, you know, like, be like, shut the fuck up. Say something.
Your homework is to leave a comment on our Facebook page or the Internet Archive page. You have homework now, motherfucker.
There's like 12 people on Facebook that just like this thing, and I just want,
I doubt any of them are going to listen.
Yeah, I wondered to myself, are they just liking it to be nice because I sent them an invitation, or are they actually going to listen to the fucking show?
That's what I was thinking, because I don't think many of those people are going to care. They're not looking at the updates or any shit.
I mean, my way to sell the show really is the way any, you know, internet podcast is sold. Like, it's not made really for, I'm sure, like, in a perfect world, a lot of people who star in podcasts would like you to sit down and fucking look at a wall and just listen to what we say the entire time. But what I try to, like, you know, reassure people with is, like, do you have something to do that's boring? Do you got to cut your fucking grass?
That's what I usually do. If I listen to a podcast, I'm usually, like, playing a game or some other shit, you know, just doing shit.
Are we too lowly of creatures to grace the background of you folding laundry? Is that too much to ask? Seriously? Hey, come on. Pity listens, please.
You can pretend that we're talking to you. You can pretend you're not alone. We're okay. We accept you for who you are.
Say, that was a good towel you just folded. It's perfectly folded. Wash that dish, Charles. Do we have anybody named Charles? Probably not.
Nice aim, Jack.
You shoot those bubbles.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, sure.
Blast that turd. Oh, a peanut just dislodged. High score. What could people be doing while they listen to our podcast? There are many things you do. Hey, you fuck Sally hard, buddy. Yeah, that angle. Yeah, there you go. I'm coaching.
Donkey punch. Oh, that looks like it hurts. Oh. You shouldn't have done that. Don't listen to us. Yeah, don't ever listen to our advice.
Do it slightly to the left.
Oh, you knocked her out. You son of a bitch. You're going to jail.
We just told you not to listen to us. God, our fucking people are stupid.
Donkey punching bitches. We're going to find a fucking news article. Man donkey punches wife. Exhaustion.
We can degrade you while you have sex or fold laundry, or both.
Just some random person comes in the girl's house while she's doing laundry, and she's just like, donkey punch! And then just like knocks her ass out.
No, seriously, we need more segments, too, so I also want... This is going to be the viewer feedback, or the listener feedback segment of the show. We're just going
I wonder if anyone's going to do it.
Well, yeah, like, another thing that we might ask of you... Because I want to tailor this show to a means where people would enjoy it, you know? Like, if people want to request of us certain things, like, that they would like to listen to, like, they should be able to have it if we're asking them to listen to our show. I mean, it should at least be something they find entertaining. So, if anybody's got ideas for segments that they think, that are within reason, you know what I mean? I don't have $1 billion production studio, but... If you got anything you'd like to hear us talk about, we're open to submissions. If you have some kind of fucking, you know, session idea or fucking anything like that, let us know, goddammit. We're a lot more accessible than a K-Rock radio show with 2 million listeners. Nobody's going to hear you there. We listen to you. So fucking...
Yeah, we can be a community that talks to each other. Just go to our fucking Facebook page, goddammit.
Everyone talks to each other by everyone listening to us.
Yeah, and then we fucking interact with them on the Facebook page. And then we'll talk about segments they want on the show. Or we could get fucking guests on the show. We're open to that. We'll do that.
What in the fuck is happening? Or, while Aaron's talking about that, fucking window on my garage door. And that'll make the show sound extra professional.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. At least the cricket's not back. Your friend's not back. Maybe he died. You killed your friend. He loved you.
The beetle? I haven't been paying attention.
I'm talking about the cricket.
Yeah, fuck that cricket. Fuck crickets.
He loved you, man, and you killed him.
Sperms fucking swim in spirals. How's that for a segue?
Yes, we now have the technology to take 3D video of sperm cells swimming. It's fucking amazing.
Of all the random stories that we just spit out from out of nowhere... Oh, bad wording. Of all the random stories that we just blurt out of nowhere...
Keith spat that story out. He just fucking spat it out.
Spat it...
It was everywhere. It was all over the bed, man.
I just heard this story about this guy who came in this girl's mouth and she was not happy about it, so she came up with it in her mouth and acted like she was going to kiss him and spit it all in his face.
They have porn of that.
That doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like something you want to fantasize about.
They have porn for everything. I mean, remember Rule 34?
And there's
34, man. Fucking toasters.
There's them self-haters. They practically are pretty much. There's no way to say that. They literally chop their own balls off. I almost sliced my sack open to squeeze out a fucking testicle like a grape. Why? I don't fucking know.
BDSM Pain Olympics.
Yeah. Who hasn't watched that? 7-year-olds, fucking
Hey, Destiny,
grannies.
have you watched that video? Destiny. We're getting feedback from Destiny.
I'm not going to recommend that video to Destiny. Oh, she's already seen it.
Destiny's been to corners of the internet.
Is no one pure left?
No.
We're all tainted.
Didn't the girls from Two Girls, One Cup die?
Did they die? They died?
Someone told me they died. I don't know if they did or not.
That sounds like one of them.
I'm not sure. You can't take me 100%, but I don't know. Someone told me they died.
They just went around saying Morgan Freeman died. And there's this Facebook page. Stop killing Morgan Freeman! Stop killing him! He's actually still alive, but everybody keeps saying he's dead.
Stop killing him!
It's because he's so old. People are they're going to buy it. I saw that Morgan Freeman was dead, and I was like, oh. Because Morgan Freeman's he's got the voice and everything. He's a good actor and all that shit. Then he's alive.
I'm God. I can't do Morgan Freeman at all.
He squeezed out of that tunnel with shit all over him. Cleaner than he's ever been. I don't fucking know.
Cleaner than he's ever been.
Something like that. I haven't seen Shawshank in fucking forever. Oh, boy. Fucking Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's God, isn't he?
Blah, blah, I'm Morgan Freeman. Sometimes when you wipe a dingleberry off of your asshole, it presses against the hole and makes a huge mess, and you've got to go through half a roll of toilet paper. You wipe, and it looks like the first time you wiped every time.
What the hell?
Is there an end in sight, perhaps, baby wipes? Maybe if I ran this wad of toilet paper under the water, it would have some extra cleaning power, and I could finally go about my day. Or perhaps I'll hit the bong and let the shit dry on my ass and call it a night.
Oh my God.
You ever read something on the toilet and you haven't wiped yet, and then you sit there and you're so engrossed in what you're reading that you feel like everything's start to dry up?
No.
Oh my God.
That's never happened.
That's never happened to you?
No.
Now I feel weird. No, but then it's like, oh my God, it's almost too late. It's fucking, it's setting.
Shit.
My pants.
Yeah. There was this one time that I was reading something and my shit dried up.
That happens, I swear to God.
That's
Maybe it doesn't dry up. I don't know. It feels like it does. It starts getting cold, and then it starts Oh, whoa.
Oh yeah, that's not shit. That's just dried up mud. Yeah, that's what that
Basically.
is.
Just stick a rolling paper to that shit. Go stand in front of fucking, what's it called? Quick Mart. Quick Stop. Whatever the fuck it is.
Quickie Mart. Here you are quick, but we're expensive. I don't know what I just did. Why did I say that?
Oh no, I'm gonna isolate it though. Cause I wasn't talking during it, so now I got a fucking soundbite of you. I'm gonna relentlessly annoy the shit out of you with once I fix my gear.
I don't understand.
This is the power I have. I have the power of the sound. Well, I don't have it right now, but God, am I annoying with that thing. That's going to be a new angle to the show when that kicks in. I'm just going to be fucking merciless with the fucking samples. Oh, there's this thing called, I gotta send you this. It's this page on the internet. It's just millions of fucking buttons. And every one makes a different sound. And it's got like... Hold on. My Instance, that's it. Everybody go to myinstance.com.
Put a link of it in the Skype.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Not like that they're going to be able to hear us messing around with it. But like, it's got so many fucking samples on it. It's fucking great. I don't even need to program a soundboard. I can just rip off somebody else's that they worked hard on.
That's the key to success. Piggyback.
I outsource. That's the American way. I don't even know who made this, but...
Probably someone in China. That's what always happens with these types of things.
Fucking 6-year-old fucking...
Yeah, they're just like making...
For 19 hours straight.
Just making fart noises. Different fart noises.
You make that fart! Make the fart to the beat of the drum. Boom, boom, boom. You not make fart fast enough, you fired. Take you up mountain, kick your ass.
Doesn't that go back to the thing where we talked about that one show? The fucking police tracked that guy up. What was it? Some mountain in China or something? Beat
his ass on Mount Everest.
Yeah, they beat his ass on Mount Everest.
I didn't just climb Mount Everest. I got my ass kicked on Mount Everest. Oh, shit. That's fucking... I wonder how many ass kickings have taken place throughout the history of Mount Everest. I imagine people are too weak by the time they get up there to really fucking do anything.
Isn't it that you can't breathe when you get up there?
Yeah, like, they take oxygen tanks and shit up there. There's, like, stories about people running out of air on the way down and fucking dying from the shit. Or maybe there's just a bunch of really short fucking Asians with oxygen tanks. Just Darth Vader, man. Damn.
My instance isn't opening. It says resource limit is reached.
Oh, fuck. They're on.
Fucked it. Huh?
They caught me talking about stealing their page. Take the page 2 part off of it, see if that works.
I did.
Oh, you did? Well, that's some bullshit. It's supposed to be a bunch of buttons.
Why didn't it work?
I don't know. But it's all kinds of popular shit. Like, all kinds of sound effects. They got Numa and stuff like that. All the fucking internet memes are on there. But shit!
So anyway, how was your sex life?
Mine? I don't have one. You ask me how my Porsche is. Oh, yes, it runs wonderfully.
You ever seen that movie?
What?
The Room?
The Room?
The Room.
No.
What the fuck?
Not ringing a bell.
Destiny knows what I'm talking about. It's the guy that talks in a really weird foreign language. Well, he's not... He doesn't talk... He speaks English, but he's got a really weird fucking accent. And he says everything stupid, like he was talking about... You are just a chicken. Cheep, 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 cheep.
This reference is totally lost on me.
Destiny understands, although she can't tell you what it is because she can't speak.
This is usually happens the other way around, because I'm fucking old and I fucking know a bunch of shit you've never heard of.
Cheep, 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 cheep. You are just a chicken.
Oh, boy. Oh,
hi, Mark.
Well, I got Alf. So, huh! They killed me. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. Do-do-do-do. That's a fucking Alf theme song. Biatch.
What's our
I got aggressive about Alf.
What's our time at?
I got fucking Alf, you asshole!
You need to watch The Room. It's the shittiest movie ever made. Shitty. Like shitty. That's how shitty it is.
Well, it sounds like I can take your word for it.
That's
Why don't
destiny.
you, eat this food. It's the most horrible, disgusting crap you will ever have put in your mouth.
Well, I mean, you have to watch it just based on how bad it is. Like, if it's exceptionally bad, you have to watch it just because it's basically like it's good because it's so bad. You know what I mean?
Well, there's plenty of movies like that from the 80s.
Yeah. It's so bad that you have to watch it to see how bad it is. That's how it works, you know?
It's like my YouTube channel.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I think we're fucking out of time now. So I'm going to start talking in the elevated out of time voice. Anything left to discuss, Aaron?
Winners don't do drugs.
Basically.
Well, some of them do.
Except for, like the people who wrote albums and,
They just, you just don't know they do drugs.